Hi guys, this is .NET Gyan India YouTube channel. So in this video, I'm going to demonstrate how we can create a chat application using Streamlit and Google generative API packages, and we will use Gemini AI as a AI model for this chat application. So now let's start the implementation. For that, first you should have a Visual Studio Code editor. You can use any other code editor, but it is more convenient using this code editor. So uh, you can use Visual Studio Code. For that, I need to create one file. So I'll just create one file to write the application. So I will give name chat app.py. Okay. So we have created a file, but before that we need to create a new terminal. In that we will going to install the uh, libraries required to create this application. For that you just need to enter pip install command. So pip install space, and then you need to uh, install two libraries. One is google Google dot generative AI, and next is give space and then type Streamlight and hit the enter. So it will install the required packages which we have already entered. So packages is installed. Now what we will do is we will import the packages. So for that, go to that file and enter import as st. Next we will import google dot generative AI, and I will create object as a gen AI. The import is done. Now we will create a object of gen AI, Google AI generative AI object, gen AI dot configure, provide the API key. So type API key, and then you can use the API key. For this API key you need to go to for Gemini API key you need to go to the AI Studio dot google.com. From here you can use the Gmail account to sign up for this AI Studio, and you can create a API key, or if you already have a API key you can use the existing one. So I'm going to use the existing one. If you want to create a new API key, you can create by using this button, select a project, and then you can create. So I'm going to use the existing API key. I'm copying the API key, so I'm just pasting it. Yes, the configuration is done. Now next step is to create a model object. Model is equal to, then I need to use the GenAI object, and then generate model, generative model, and then I need to provide a model name. It is a name parameter. So for I am going to use here Gemini -pro small. So now we have created the model object. Now what we will do is we will give some appropriate title to our application. So for that we need to use st dot title method. In that title method you can give any title to your application. So I am calling like Gemini chat app. Okay, so it is sufficient now. So now what we will do is we will in our application we will use the session state object of Streamlit. So in the session state object we will create a variable. In that we will put all the chat history into that variable. So first we will check that whether that variable have any data or not. So in my case the variable name is messages. Okay, in messages I am checking not in st dot session state. If not in, then what I will do is I will set one message. So st tab, enter tab. First I need to give say colon and then I will use st dot session state dot messages. So this is the dynamic variable name. So I am just using it. Messages is equal to, I am assigning it. So now what I will do is I will assign some initial messages. If there is no in first time, if the application is running first time, you can initialize this messages variable. Now in that I will put a JSON string. In JSON string first is role. I will call is as a assistant. The role is assistant and the content would be content. You can put anything which will be shown to the user. In that content I am let's say enter your part, enter the question. Okay, so this will be displayed when the application will be launched first time. Okay, so some formatting. Now what we will do is we will use the for loop to to show that data into the application. So whatever we have in the messages session state variable, we will use that. So in that for loop I will create one variable message, and in that st dot session state just we created dot messages, and then I will call with st dot chat message method. In that chat message I will put I will use message variable role. and then colon, and then st dot markdown. This will be used for the formatting purpose. Sorry, st dot markdown. In that we will pass again message variable content. So now the code is properly aligned. Some formatting needs to be done. 1 minute. So now what we will do is we will create one method to get the input of user and call the LLM, and then print the output. Okay, so for that we will create one method, diff LLM call. It will accept one user query. It will accept, and then that colon is missing. 1 minute. Okay, so first I will create one variable response. In that I will assign output of model dot generate content. I will pass the query to it. So it will call the LLM model and get the output in response object. Now what I will do is I will write this response to the chat windows. For that I need to call with st dot chat message. So the role would be assistant, and then st the output will be shown to the next method markdown, st dot markdown. It will print the output. So for that, response dot text. So this part is done. Now we will show the user prompt also. So whatever user has entered into the chat window, I will also store that query into state session state variable, and as well as I will store this output also in the session state variable. So this is fine for the output, but to persist it session store variable session state, I need to enter st dot session state dot messages, which is my variable, dot append. In that what I will append, I will append the JSON string role user, and then its content whatever content user entered, I will store it. The user's content is in query variable. Okay. Okay. The indentation problem. So indentation should be proper. So I corrected it. So next is we need to store the assistant means LLM output also in the session state. Same way I will copy this. Let's correct the indent. Now instead of user I will write it as an assistant, and instead of query I will use this response.text. Okay, so we have stored in a session state variable also. Now next is to call this method. So for calling this method out I will come out from this application. Yes, the indentation I have to remove. So I will write one if condition. If query with st dot chat message, so before that I also need to take input from this variable. So the query should be assigned with chat input. So for that st dot chat input, in that I will ask user question, what is your question. Okay, so now in chat message I will put as a user, because it's a user prompt, and then I will put a output in a markdown, st dot markdown. This is user query, and the indentation, 1 minute. Yes, yes. Now LLM function, I will call the LLM method which we have already created, and inside that I will pass the query variable. Okay. Again there is an indentation problem. Yes. So now so let's run this application. Python /m Streamlit, then chat app dot py. Okay, okay, I forgot one thing. Forgot putting run command. So now you can see that the application is launched. So I think some error is there. Content must not be empty. Yes, there is some problem. Let's check it out. I think indentation problem is there. I think it's indent problem. Let's try it again. Stop the application. Again, run the same command. Yes, the application is executed, run successfully. Now I will put one question. What is the feature of sun? You can see the running icon was there on top right. So here you can see that the LLM given a proper output and with proper and the proper formatting is there in this application. So I'm again I will ask another question. What about the Earth? You can see the running icon is showing. It is waiting for the response from LLM. Once it get from LLM, it will not display. Yes. So this is the application we have successfully created using Streamlit and Google Generative AI packages, and we have used Gemini AI as a model. So this way we can create a chat application very easily. And if you like this video, do share with your friends and hit the like button. And if you are new to my channel, so please subscribe to my channel so that I can uh, uh, provide you this kind of informative videos in future. Thank you.